Welcome up to the stage my good friend Kelsey Gibb. This is Kelsey, everyone. And so Kelsey is up here because this last poem that I'm going to read you, I end every show I do with this poem. And 2 years ago, I read this poem for the first time, and Kelsey was with me. And after I read this poem for the first time, we started having lots of conversations with people around the topic of having a difficult time staying alive and what to do when you're having a hard time and how to stick around and how to want to stick around. And so Kelsey and I together co-created a site called Stay Here With Me, and it's a project that Kelsey is amazing at articulating, and so she's going to do that. And I'm going to put this up so you can...
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, Kels!
Oh, hey. So, wow, that was really loud. So, in Andrea's next poem, there's a line that says, "Stay here with me," and we created a website and just this community that we're building where we can talk about mental illness and trauma and all these things that so many people experience, but not a lot of people have opportunity to talk about. And it's really important to us that it be a shame-free space. And it is, and it's great. We're loving it, and we're loving everyone who's dialoguing with us. And we also have a part of the site that's called Your Stories, where we share stories that have been sent to us, because in Andrea's work as a poet and my work as a qualified mental health professional, we've come to understand that there's so much healing in hearing that other people have been through whatever it is that you're going through, and that you're not alone in that. And so we would love to hear your story. We would love to share it if you want us to. And also, we just want to give a special shout out to Valerie Todd, who's here, and she's amazing, so please clap for her. Val was the first person I knew who met with people at the hospital to accompany rape victims for their perks. Val was the first person I knew in the mental health field, and she was my inspiration for getting in the mental health field, and was the first volunteer we ever had for Stay Here With Me. So she's amazing. She's the kind of, I was having a terrible week, and I was like, if I can just get it through to today, I can see Val. And sure enough, my heart is happy. So please just know that this room is full of love for everyone.
Thanks, Kelsey. No, that was beautiful. We would love you to check out the site online, and we would love it if you would share your story, and love for you to come be part of a community trying to support, just building community to God damn it, give us a reason to fucking want to be here. I mean, not just stay around, but fucking want to stay around, y'all. Some days it's fucking hard to want to stay around, and so this is why I wrote this poem. I want to thank again the venue so much for having me here, and thank Nicole and Mary. This is Mary's last show on this tour with us, and I cannot tell you how they just blow me away every single night. It's like I get to see this amazing concert, and I feel so lucky to perform with them. So this is the last poem, and thank you so much for coming out. The nutritionist said I should eat root vegetables. Said if I could get down 13 turnips a day, I would be grounded, rooted. Said my head would not keep flying away to where the darkness lives. The psychic told me my heart carries too much weight. Said for $20 she'd tell me what to do. I handed the 20, she said, stop worrying, darling, you will find a good man soon. The first psychotherapist said I should spend 3 hours a day sitting in the dark closet with my eyes closed and my ears plugged. I tried it once but couldn't stop thinking about how gay it was to be sitting in the closet. The yogi told me to stretch everything but the truth, said to focus on the out-breath, said everyone finds happiness if they can care more about what they give than what they get. The pharmacist said Klonopin, Lamictal, Lithium, Xanax. The doctor said an antipsychotic might help me forget what the trauma said. The trauma said, don't write this poem. Nobody wants to hear you cry about the grief inside your bones. But my bones said, Tyler Clemente dove into the Hudson River convinced he was entirely alone. My bones said, write the poem. To the lamplight, considering the riverbed, to the chandelier of your faith hanging by a thread, to every day you cannot get out of bed, to the bullseye of your wrist, to anyone who has ever wanted to die. I have been told sometimes the most healing thing we can do is remind ourselves over and over and over, other people feel this too, the tomorrow that has come and gone and it has not gotten better. When you are half finished writing that letter to your mother that says, I swear to God I tried, but when I thought I'd hit bottom, it started hitting back. There is no bruise. Like the bruise, loneliness kicks into the spine. So let me tell you, I know there were days when it looks like the whole world is dancing in the streets when you break down. Like the doors of their looted buildings, you are not alone. And wondering who will be convicted of the crime of insisting you keep loading your grief into the chamber of your shame. You are not weak just because your heart feels so heavy. I have never met a heavy heart that wasn't a phone booth with a red cape inside. Some people will never understand the kind of superpower it takes for some people to just walk outside. Some days I know my smile looks like a gutter on a falling house, but my hands are always holding tight to the ripcord of believing a life can be rich like the soil, can make food of decay turn wound into highway. Pick me up in a truck with that bumper sticker that says it is no measure of good health to be well adjusted to a sick society. I have never trusted anyone with a pulled back bow of my spine the way I trust the ones who come undone at the throat, screaming for their pulse to find the fight to pound. 4 nights before Tyler Clemente jumped from the George Washington Bridge, I was sitting in a hotel room in my own town calculating exactly what I had to swallow to keep a bottle of sleeping pills down. What I know about living is the pain is never just ours. Every time I hurt, I know the wound is an echo, so I keep listening for the moment when the grief becomes a window, when I can see what I couldn't see before through the glass of my most battered dream. I watched the dandelion lose its mind in the wind, and when it did, it scattered 1,000 seeds. So the next time I tell you how easily I come out of my skin, don't try to put me back in. Just say, here we are, together at the window, aching for it to all get better, but knowing there is a chance our hearts may have only just skinned their knees, knowing there is a chance the worst day might still be coming. Let me say right now for the record, I am still gonna be here, asking this world to dance, even if it keeps stepping on my holy feet. You stay here with me, okay? You stay here with me, raising your bite against the bitter dark, your bright longing, your brilliant fist of loss, friend. And the only thing we have to gain in staying is each other. My God, that is plenty. My God, that is enough. My God, that is so much to the light to give. Each of us at each other's backs, whispering over and over and over, live, live, live.